Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today let's do a review of the Prada re-edition, the 2005 re-edition, and my particular version is this very beautiful raffia version, which is bright orange with the natural raffia beside it, and then it has Prada Milano embroidered across it within the raffia. It has the little tag which says Prada re-edition 2005, and this is a bag that I bought last summer. I used it for most of last summer and I fully intend to keep using it for most of this summer. It's a bag that I really love. This bag to me just screams summer in a bag. The colours of it, the raffia, I just think it's stunning and it's beautiful and it reminds me of summer. But let's take a look at the bag overall, not just a raffia version, although I will give you my thoughts on the Prada raffia version. But let's take a look at the bag, its functionality, the shape, the size, what it fits, what it comes with, and have a review altogether whether or not you're looking at raffia or you're looking at one of the fabric versions or you're looking at one of the leather versions, so as you have an informed look at what it is you're thinking of buying. Now, as I say, mine is the raffia version and I have had this for around about 8 months. I used it a lot last summer. I bought it at the start of the summer. I took it on holiday with me. I used it a lot throughout the summer, and if we have a look at the condition, it is pretty perfect. Now, you are going to see little rises in fibres. If you can see one there on the corner, that's going to happen with raffia because it is a natural fibre. It's not going to have the same completeness, it's not going to have the same formality or uniformity as what a leather bag may have, and you are going to see little natural imperfections on the bag because of the make or because of the fabric that this is made out of being raffia. If that's something that would annoy you, a raffia bag might not be for you, but for me, I think it kind of adds to the look of this bag if you're going for a raffia version. Obviously, if you go for the nylon or one of the leather versions, you're not going to have these same considerations, but I think in the raffia, this bag is pretty fabulous. I think the colours take really well in the raffia. I think it's quite bright and I think it stands out against the Prada and it gives it a real moment. I think it's quite eye-catching. I think it's something that's going to start a conversation, and it's a bag personally that I loved using. It comes with the chain that I have attached to it, and this is the way that I wore this bag almost all of last summer. So the gold chain that comes with it is basically how I wore it, carrying it like this. I did occasionally put it crossbody and I'll show you what the bag comes with, but my preferred way to carry it was with the little gold chain. It does, however, come with this strap. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't think this is the prettiest strap in the world. Maybe if there'd been a little bit of orange on it, some people might say if there'd been orange on it, it would be too much or it would clash or it would be too bright. I don't think this strap is the prettiest, although it's very functional and it does make it very easy to use and very wearable. It is one of the fabric straps. It does have this little part here, which I will show you what that's for. The clasp is gold on it and it does have some leather trims. It's fully adjustable, so you can slide this right along and make the length of this bag whatever you would prefer. You can have it very short like this to go on you as a shoulder bag. It does have Prada on the strap, if you can see it in the light, and I generally wore mine on a longer setting as a crossbody bag whenever I used the strap, but as I say, I preferred to use it without the strap. But it's very easy to extend, it's very easy to make it whatever size or length it is that you wanted it to be, and it does do the job. It's very light, so if you're looking for a bag that is a very everyday type bag, it's very light and very easy to wear. If I grab my multi-pochette from Louis Vuitton in the background, it's very similar to this. Now, I do think that Louis Vuitton made a better job of the straps. I think having them pink or green or black gave them a little bit something extra to this kind of blue, I suppose, natural colour. Although what I will say is this is very neutral. It goes with absolutely everything and it's not going to clash with an outfit. It's going to blend into your outfit a lot more than the Louis Vuitton ones are. I suppose I'm someone that likes blinginess and a logo. If you're more understated, this may suit you actually better. I liked that the Louis Vuitton one has Louis Vuitton right across it. I just like the detail of that, but it is very in your face and logoed, and if you're looking for a more neutral or a more discreet version, this is probably the better. But the two bags are very similar whenever you look at the functionality. They're both very light with these straps. The Louis Vuitton one does have 2 pouches. I've had the Louis Vuitton version for a lot longer. I use this a lot. It's a very good mum bag. It's very light. It's very flat to your body. It's very easy to use. It does have the double pocket, so you can fit more into this. But this one, I wouldn't write off. I think especially whenever the colours that you can get this one in, you can get this in leather, you can get this in raffia, you can get it in nylon. This one is a better price point than what the Louis Vuitton one is now. This is now really quite expensive, although this is not inexpensive, but it is worth having a look at. I will put the prices of both of them on the screen. This one is one space on the inside, as well as coming with the strap, it comes with this little pouch. The Louis Vuitton one comes with a round circle coin purse. This one comes with a little long case. It is in the same material as the actual bag, and it does have the Prada plaque on it here. It clips onto the strap with this, or you could clip it onto your bag, or you could clip it onto your belt with this. I did not use this on the bag. I have said many times when I've talked about the Louis Vuitton one, where these sit crossbody and where this flaps about, I don't need to be drawing attention there. I don't need to be making myself look larger there. So I never used it hanging from the strap. I did use it, however, to take to the beach with us. And I put in it, I had some Euro, I had some lip gloss, lip balm, I probably had some hair ties, some other bits and pieces in it. And I did take it to the beach that way. I liked it because it was so bright and I just liked the colour of it, and that's probably why I chose to take this one. But it does come with this, and that is an added piece that comes with your bag. You can see the set there. This does come in a lot of options, comes in the nylon, does come in the leather, so regardless of what you're looking for, you should be able to find an option that fits for you. On the inside, it is one open space. It does have the Prada plaque on the background. You can see there, it is one open space, and I will turn the camera around and show you what fits inside. The lining on it says Prada Milano. It's very light. Obviously mine's the raffia version. If you have a leather version, it's going to weigh a little bit more, but it is very light and it's very easy to use as a summer grab and go bag, or as a bag very like the multi pochette. It does fit quite a lot for the size of it. It does actually hold more than I thought it would. So I'm going to turn the camera around now and let you have a look at what fits inside here. So as if you're considering one of these, you can have a good idea of it, and I will then try it on and show you some mud shots of this on me. I am, for reference, 5'1" and a UK size 12. Let's have a look at what we can fit in here. It really is quite spacious, so there's not much difficulty fitting anything you would carry. I have the iPhone Pro. Mine is not the Max version, but you can see in there there's plenty of space. So if you did have the Max version, it's going to fit without difficulty. I then have the long Louis Vuitton card holder. Again, no problem. I can add in my key clay from Louis Vuitton, which is full. I can also add in my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer and highlighter. I can add in the 30ml Jo Malone perfume, which again is fitting without difficulty. Then I have my Chanel mirror, have my lipstick goes in there, no problem. I have the little brush that comes with the Charlotte Tilbury, and as you can see, it is proper handbag size. That is everything in there. I could easily also add in my key holder. I could add in another card holder if I needed. I could add in my sunglasses. I could add in some suntan lotion. There is nothing that I would need to be carrying that I couldn't fit in there, and it's all fitting in there easily. It's not even having to be Tetris, so it is really quite spacious. It surprised me how spacious it was. I thought whenever I got this bag it was going to be a bit more like the multi pochette. If you're using the multi pochette, it's more difficult to fill it like this. You do have to work across the 2 pouches, and I think that this pouch as one of its own fits more than the multi pochette does if you're looking, say, at the back pouch. And I do think this one is more traditionally handbag-like in that you can just put everything in and go. I've added on the strap to try it on and let you see it on me, but you can see that on the edge both the gold chain and the crossbody strap go onto the same circle loop, so they both add in to the same one. You can see there little signs of wear. See the little fraying on the strap? That generally is going to happen with those types of straps because of the material that they are. And just before I do try it on me, let's have a look at the length of it. So it is around about 9 inches in length across the way, or about 22 centimeters. But as you can see from what fits in, I think that gives a better idea that you can actually fit in quite a lot to this bag. That's everything in it that we just put in it. So you can see it's not really bulking. It's not really looking like it's overstuffed. It's not looking like there's too much in it. It carries that really well. The bag on me, crossbody, and I am 5'1" and a UK size 12. Now I don't wear this here. I don't think this is attractive look on me, if I'm completely honest. I don't think I need that flapping about there. Look, that doesn't do it for me. But I want to give you a proper review of this bag, and if you would be wearing one, if you're maybe slimmer than me or you are a bit cooler than me, you maybe would get away with this. But that's how that sits on the strap crossbody, like so, and it does sit pretty well, but it is thick. I just don't think I need that added girth. And then that's the bag crossbody with the little chain. I love the way the little chain sits on it. I do think this bag sits very, very well. I think if you're looking for an everyday type bag, if you have mum life like I do, if you need something you can carry that's quite light but fits a lot, this is a great option. If you're looking for something that's quite light but fits a lot, this is probably better option than the multi-pochette because the one pouch fits a lot more. If I wanted to carry this in the multi-pochette, I would be working between the two pouches and trying to fit the things in. When I carry my multi-pochette, it's very much when I'm with the boys and I'm not carrying very much. I have a card holder, a key, probably very little if we're going maybe running to the garage or going to the park or something. This one, I could definitely get more handbag-like quantity in, if that makes sense to anybody else. It doesn't live in my brain, but it does to me. So if you were looking for something that's a great everyday bag, obviously you don't need a raffia version. I don't think that a raffia version would be a great everyday bag depending on your climate. Either the nylon, which is going to be equally as light, or a leather version is going to be a really good everyday version, I think, if you wanted to carry something. Like for me, that's distracting. If I take that off, because I really don't like the look of that hanging there, but if you're like me and they don't work for you, if I can get it off with one hand, I think that looks really well. I don't even mind the nylon strap in this colour as much when it's on me crossbody. When I look at it up close, it annoys me a little bit more, but when you see it with the bag and the colour of the bag adds something and gives a little bit more oomph to it, I actually don't mind it as much. I think this is a great everyday bag. I personally haven't regretted this at all. For me, it wasn't a bad price for a designer luxury type bag, and I will put the prices, or I'll have put the prices on the screen of this and the multi-pochette so that you can have an idea. I hope this has been helpful. If you're interested in the Prada 2005 re-edition, I am trying to work through all of the reviews that I've been requested to do of certain bags, so I'm hoping to get those out over the next little while. If there's any bag in particular in this collection that you yourself are interested in or would like a review of or more information, please do let me know in the comment box and I will try to get that. Thank you so much for watching me. If this has been helpful or useful, please do give it a thumbs up to help with the algorithm. Thank you so much for being here. Please take care and I will see you again in the next one.